Today we're going to unravel the truth about carbohydrates. Should you cut them out or embrace them? Let's dive in. First and foremost, there are certain carbs I believe in avoiding 100% of the time. Grains, added sugars, and legumes are all on the hit list. These options can wreak havoc on your health. Grains damage your gut, sugar is highly addictive, and legumes ferment in your gut, leaving you gassy and bloated. So what's left to eat for carbs? Well, you still have a ton of healthy options that are just one ingredient, natural whole foods, and these include non-starchy vegetables, fruits, and some healthy starch options, which we'll discuss a little further on in this video. So to keep it simple, if you're not at your goal body weight or your goal health status, consider limiting your carbs to somewhere between 0 to 100 grams a day. This flexible approach allows you to choose between keto or a fat-adapted diet based on your activity level and how committed you are to seeing your situation rapidly improve. Keto is the 0 to 50 gram range for less active folks who sit most of the day, and fat adapted is the 50 to 100 gram range for those of us who are a little bit more active, lifting weights, going for long walks, or bike rides. This allows you to time your carbs around your workouts, which can be a real motivator. These methods promote fat or ketones as your primary fuel source, which allows your body to heal and move closer to your health goals. Interestingly, sugars are not essential to get through food, although glucose is needed by the body. But your body can create glucose through gluconeogenesis. When dealing with health issues like high blood pressure or diabetes, we can eliminate the blood sugar spikes and reduce chronic insulin levels, which contribute to inflammation and health complications. Here is what is essential in our diet: fatty acids from fats and amino acids from proteins. There are no essential sugars, and all carbs break down into sugar. So we can confidently build our meals focusing on protein and fats, knowing that we're giving our body what it truly needs. This adjustment not only leads to a leaner body, but it can also help improve your overall health, including your hormone balance and having healthy cholesterol levels. As an example, I was able to have optimal HDL and LDL numbers by eating a diet high in eggs, red meat, and butter as my primary foods. So what would this actually look like on your plate? For a keto approach, you could consider filling about half of your plate with non-starchy vegetables. Now, if you're highly active and you feel like you need more energy, you can time your starchy carbs around your tough workouts. And here are the primary starches that I would recommend: potatoes, sweet potatoes, quinoa, squash, and root vegetables. Here's an example of how you could time a starch around your workout. You could have maybe a sweet potato with butter 45 minutes to an hour before your workout. Now, if you're overweight, which the majority of the clients that I work with are looking to lose weight, remember your body has an abundant amount of energy stored as fat. The best way to free up that stored energy is to reduce carbohydrate intake. Carbohydrates are energy, we all know that. So the most efficient way to approach a weight loss journey is to know that you already have an abundance of energy and you're walking around carrying it with you every day. Why not utilize that stored energy for fuel? Our body is capable of doing that. By prioritizing protein and fats, you enable your body to release that fat from storage and convert it to something that can be burned for fuel. Now, if you're a high-level athlete, you might prefer to ramp up your carb intake to 150 grams a day or even beyond that. Personally, I prefer to stay fat-adapted most of the time, just using carbs strategically to fuel tough workouts or to replenish my glycogen after a workout. But away from my workouts, I stick to a diet of protein and fat, like ground beef with butter and salt is a primary meal for me. I have some flexibility since I'm at my goal and I don't have any current health issues, but I have had health issues in the past and I immediately clamped down on carbs. And the reason for that is you do not want to feed harmful overgrowth in your small intestine. And you don't want to encourage chronically high insulin, as this leads to inflammation and health issues. I hope this clarity on carbohydrates helps you to make better dietary choices going forward. Share your experience with carbs in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on strength training and health. And until next time, stay primal.